Today we're unboxing the Sector Mechanicus bases. So the first thing I'll do is grab an incredibly sharp knife and attempt to avoid stabbing myself. And get the cellophane off. So, good thing about this set, it's got 40mm and 60mm bases. The bad thing, it's only got 10 40mm bases and 2 65mm bases. So let's have a look. So this set is to complement the new Sector Mechanicus terrain that's been being released during 2017. We've got 2 identical sprues of bases, which are all 32mm, so they're for your Space Marines, things like that. We've then got 2 identical sprues of bases for your 40mm, 32mm and 65mm bases. So it's worth getting a close-up on these. So you've got your Dreadnought bases here. You've got some things to stick to your bases. You've got a series of little bits and bobs, and you've got plenty more of them on the 32mm sprue. That gives a reasonable three-dimensional effect to your bases, but they're again much more three-dimensional than the Sector Imperialist bases. You've got your standard skulls, but you've also got wires and all sorts of other bits tucked away on particularly the 40mm bases, but the 32mm as well are nicely detailed. These complement really well the bases in the Necromunda set. So you may be rebasing some old Necromunda models, you may be doing a variety of little things that you want to use with your Necromunda terrain, and these bases do go quite well with it. So you've got your little nuts, you've got your cog designs, you've got your skulls, you've got your vents, things like that. I'll be using these for my Custodes army, which is going to be a Talons of the Emperor army. So I'm going to use the 32mm for Sisters of Silence, the 40mm for Custodes, and the 65mm for a couple of Custodes Contemptor Dreadnoughts. I've got 9 Custodes and Trajan, which is going to use every single 40mm base, and I've got both Custodes Contemptors, which is going to use both of the big bases. But I'll probably start the army with 5 Sisters of Silence to get a little bit of stuff painted. Also, I'll be looking at doing the Sisters of Silence in a variant scheme to complement my Custodes, which will be Shadow Keepers, so I'll be doing them in black. But first thing I'll be doing is I'll be separating bases from the sprue, putting them together and seeing how it all fits together. I will be doing a little more scenic stuff on the 65mm bases to make them a bit more 3D. So I'll look at adding some scattered terrain to those as well. As with all scenic bases, you get out what you put in. They are a lot easier to dry brush looking at these than the Sector Imperialist bases. There's more stuff there to pick out. There's plenty of detail that will pick up ink washes nicely, particularly in some of the 32mm where you've got lots of nuts and bolts, where you've got lettering, where you've got plenty of little vents with some little pipes in that you can see through, and you can do a nice multicoloured base. So I'll be doing them a mix of steel, gold, bronze, little spot colours as well, with some of them with a little bit of bone, because again it's 40k and it's got skulls in. So would I recommend this product? If you are painting an army and doing all the basing, you may be able to get everything you need from one set of this, particularly for a 1000-point army. If I was basing my Death Guard, you could put a Hellbrute on one of the 65mm, say a Blight Hauler on the other, your Plague Marines on the 32s, and some Plague Terminators on the 40s, and your characters on the 40s. Be dead easy. As a set, really like it. I do prefer them to the Sector Imperialist bases, and they do give you everything you need in the box for any army that isn't 25mm based. If you're going to be doing the 25mm, you're going to need to get the Necromunda 25mm base sets, which are I think £3 or £4 for 10, but still definitely worth getting. And again, you can replace your Goliath bases with these if you wish, and it's not really a noticeable difference. If you've liked this video, hit like or subscribe. If you feel strongly, leave a comment below. Otherwise, good gaming.